believe it. You better believe it. Wait. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah. You better believe it. I'm back with the genius. Ain't making agreements. We want it all. My standard procedure. Declare and decree it. I mean it. You better believe it. Sun like butter, I spread out the bread in the bucket. I swish and I kiss Lady Luck like I love her. Ain't humble, I'm bringing the rain and the thunder. You ain't taking no risk. You ain't finna win like this. I shoot, don't miss. Coupe ain't got no tints. 9 times out of 10, I'm winning. 10 times out of 10, I'm in it. Time's up for your small opinion. 10 times 100K million. Yeah, you better believe it. Better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah. You better believe it. Better believe it. Better believe it. Yeah. You better believe it. I'm back with the genius. Ain't making agreements. We want it all. My standard procedure. Declare and decree it. I mean it. You better believe it. Came with the fire like Phoenix. Standard attire. Designer demeanor. Serena. I'm serving. I'm working. I'm hurting. The haters inspire the dreamers. You ain't taking no risk. You ain't finna win like this. I shoot, don't miss. Coupe ain't got no tints. Coupe ain't got no tints. See through all that shit. I don't pay to play. Like a scholarship. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Wait. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah. Yeah. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Wait. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah.
What is up? What is up, nice guy gamers? What's up to B-Dub? Appreciate y'all sticking around. It is time. Madden 20's out. We are gonna get into the face of the franchise. I know it doesn't come out till next week. A lot of people are, hey, how'd you get it? So I have the EA pass through Xbox, and I also have,
put it to you simply,
I pre-ordered it, so you get it 3 days early for pre-ordering it, and you get it 5 days early for having the EA pass. So technically it came out on the 25th for EA pass holders.
We're gonna win a national championship together.
We're gonna get in here. Me and B-Dub have a late great friend named Cody Shelton, so I let him pick, let our viewers pick what's the name of the player, and also what team he plays for. So it's gonna be Cody Shelton, and he's gonna be playing for Oregon. There's no bowl cut, man. Can't do a bowl cut. For those of you who knew Cody Shelton, he used to have a bowl cut. It was awesome. Let's just do short. Lawn gnome, yep. I'll leave him clean shaven. He was pretty clean shaven, so. What? That's just the. Big old central point. Oh, not Pointe. Central Point.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way. It's because of them.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
I kind of like Boys 3 for CPDWP.
Thank your mom.
Stands for Central Point Double Wide Pride.
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice...
Probably could have done a
always here.
little better job making him look like Cody, but that would take
cool.
forever, so...
Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually,
I'm trying to get
run into
into
you.
the
Hello?
the story
Hello?
and Madden 2004.
Who's it gonna be? Okay.
So going to Oregon.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college. Not one.
So I'm not gonna lie, I played through the little bit of the story. I'm already in the pros. I'm kind of excited to see if
Scan and throw. We're not sure the new kid could do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
if he actually takes the same path. So I am excited to see that.
You wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What?
So that would suck.
That doesn't make any sense.
We're
You
the
said I was going to be the starter.
He's the number one
5-star
in the country,
recruit.
son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm
Team
sorry.
kind of
going
promised
anywhere.
us the starting
Bring him in.
position,
I'll
and
win the job.
then they
Just
bring in
wait.
their guy.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you? Because he's got something to prove. To who?
So they do
To the
have,
coaching staff, man. I mean, the same
you know,
group
good
guys
points of
who spent the
view.
last 4 years telling him,
You're a
not good
5-star
enough.
recruit. Why wouldn't you transfer out of there? The answer is he wanted to. He said it right before he left the office. He's gonna stay and fight for the position, and obviously he didn't win it, but he stayed with the team for 4 years, and evidently Marcus Washington got hurt going into the playoffs, so you get to step in and take care of the playoffs. Got a little over an hour to stream, so hopefully we can get at least 2 games in. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, lose weight. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
I like how they did
This is
this.
for players and coaches only.
Who are we playing? Did we do it? Should we go Texas? Play Texas? Show them how it's done. We got USC, Texas Tech, Texas, OU, Miami, LSU, Florida, Florida State, and Clemson. Longhorns. You picked it, baby. There it is.
I'm here to play Texas.
What?
The Longhorns, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Oh, I will. I will. So this is how they get your name. They kind of work it into the story, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, it's not just what's your name, what's your playing style type deal. It kind of works it into the story, which is pretty different, especially for a sports game.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
Right? So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
We're gonna go with scrambler.
Hey, what's up, man?
I like the scramble, so
You know, if there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
Okay.
you know, check your
Now,
surroundings,
how about
and
your
if
personality, or better yet,
it's not
how would your
open.
teammates describe you?
How my teammates
Ooh.
describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a
I think I'm a
jokester?
team
Give me
player.
something.
I guess you could say I always stay engaged with my teammates. As you go about the week, I want to make sure everyone is prepared and ready to do the job when we come there for game day.
So a real team first, team player guy.
Yeah, I like
you
it.
say that.
Last question. It's an easy one, I promise.
Shoot.
Which quarterback have you modeled your game after?
Since we're a scrambler, we
was
gotta
really
go
admire
Randall
Randall Cunningham.
Cunningham.
He's one of the most versatile quarterbacks I've ever seen, and I try to approach the position the same way he does. Athlete first, passer second.
Cool, cool. If you are half as athletic as Cunningham was, there's going to be a lot of frustrated defenders out there. Remember, only about 20 million people watching tonight, but at least now they'll
No
have
nerves,
a rough
no
sketch
nerves.
of
20 million
who's
people.
under center.
Cool. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
worries.
it, yeah.
Got you.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother.
So this is
Since I can't go to ball to myself, we need to
I think
be on
his
the same
name's
page, you feel me?
Isaiah Streak.
Got you, man.
He's our streak, maybe. He's our all-star running or wide receiver. Gotta get that 0-2 in. Got that green and yellow. I like it. See how they do on the jerseys. I'm kind of excited about.
Ready? On the ready.
All right. Hold LT. Check the routes.
Ready? 50. Plant.
See my route. I'm running deep. Give me a few seconds to reach top speed. Lightly tap B. Press A to snap the ball. All right. So, what I've noticed is the lob pass and the high pass are a little slower with the get out, but the bullet pass pretty on par with 2019.
70. Indy.
So touch pass, we're gonna, I think it's kind of a middle hold. You don't super long hold it, you don't hold and release. It's like a middle middle hold. It's kind of weird. Throw bullet pass.
Go. Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Double tap is pump fake. Then hit him with the bullet.
Here we go. Set. 30 base. 5.
Got that sideline out.
Hit it.
Got the high pass for him.
Ready.
High passes are great, but they're easy to intercept if you want to play it safe. Hold. Oh, okay, we're doing the low pass.
Ready.
Scramble.
Big grip. Down.
Scramble out. And get rid of the ball.
Easiest pitch and catch.
Kind of shows you the
Move
mechanics.
on.
Go through a practice, but it's teaching you the mechanics of quarterbacking. I was kind of upset that this is the only position you can do. I think they're setting it up for, multiple positions next year.
To coach. I insist on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
Simplified game
And what do
plan.
you think?
I don't like that.
His thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Yeah, I don't like that.
This is a joke?
All right, look, coach just wants to put
Yeah,
him
I
in the
agree
best
with-
position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. Or this is
I agree with our
if we go out there and simplify,
wide
they're gonna
receiver.
destroy us.
No,
Come on, this
we're
is
running a
crazy,
regular
right?
playbook.
Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
I haven't really got into this. As always, we are on Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. Definitely go to Facebook right now. We're trying to hit 100 followers so we qualify for the Level Up program. Definitely go to our Facebook, check it out. Hit that follow button. Keep bringing you content. And if you hit the notify as well, it'll let you know every time I go live. So that's pretty cool.
Hey man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Got Patrick Mahomes. He sounds a little funky,
right,
but
hit me up when you get to the league.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Bad decision.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. A big test ahead. His first collegiate snap coming right now as the Ducks have it 1st and 10. Now this is Keller. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry.
I'm not
there, 2nd and 8.
100% if it's like single player franchise where when you hand the ball off you get to kind of feels that way. You get to control the running back.
Running game will be key for an inexperienced quarterback.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game.
Opening.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that,
Isaiah Street getting done.
Be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Is it Streets or Street? Streets.
28 yards. A good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really.
Left it wide open. Wide open.
6, a touchdown.
Can't do that against the scrambler.
Touchdown run. And the Ducks have
Appreciate it,
taken the early
B-Dub.
lead.
Appreciate it.
So make that 1 drive, 1 touchdown for the college career of our
Sub sandwich, GG. Appreciate the spark.
Badly. Think about the spiral he could have fell into, the self-doubt, but zero doubt on that.
I like the game so far. It feels pretty smooth, pretty natural.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. Going ground game with Slay. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
So obviously they couldn't use
the length of the football for a first down.
Real names of the players.
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any time of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quick and fast.
The Red Sea parts, and there
He's
he goes.
out of there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because...
And now it's blocked.
Ooh, blocked it.
Picked up by the offense.
Blocked
this is a live ball.
Means we keep the lead.
So
I like it.
After the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And
not bad run. 33 yards.
The 30 to the 33-yard line. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers,
getting it done.
Lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's
bumbling,
played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record. Threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. 2nd and 11. Incomplete.
Going for the sideline pass. They get there just before we do and break it up.
Told me in the past, the biggest teaching point, get your head around.
Got to get a first down
so
right
you can
here.
Make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Oh.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that
Mailman, I've been streaming for a minute.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first
We got
down on 3rd and long. And
20 a little bit early, so I figured why not get in here and
fix it up.
put up a stream for y'all fine folks.
This is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
Ooh.
At some point, you actually have to
ran backwards. That's never good.
Short of the first down marker.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful.
Gonna try
but not any run after it.
Put it in the end zone. There it is. Corner pass. I like it. Pretty ball right there.
And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw
appreciate the sparks, man. 500 sparks from B-Dub. Appreciate it.
Going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Hey, it's time for our defense to step up. We can't let them get a run like that again.
They give to Slay here.
Ooh.
And the ball is knocked out, and this is picked up
as
by the
we
defense.
were saying.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jumped that A-gap and crushed him.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. The extra point up and good.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Now.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks
got 2020 a little early.
That'll be taken
Decided to bring it all to you.
No run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas offense set to take over again. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. From the gun, Nichols.
Ooh, coming in with the sack.
And he goes down.
Defensive tackle, getting in there, making the big stop.
Up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pick
big boy, I like it.
And get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And now a throw.
Bring him down, bring him down.
Running back out of the backfield.
Easy work. It's easy work. And it's coming again.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
End of the first quarter.
An entertaining start to this
Going
one.
into the second quarter, 3 quarters to play. Score 21-6 against the always dangerous Longhorns. This is the playoffs, so hopefully we get like A&M or something. Boom!
Nichols to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Big sack by linebacker Collins. The funny thing is they did have a Collins this year.
Yeah, it really didn't
ended up going the highest in the draft this year as well.
Difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and
trying to run away from him.
Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to
he
the
had me
defensive
though.
player.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
The weird thing is it doesn't really give you a,
story, as you know,
like how you're doing.
High school days, right here in Texas,
I noticed last
Houston.
year
Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger,
get some, son.
He was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters,
refused to be brought down.
Deal, so
Keller getting into it. I like it.
Both of us, and Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing
But
here
last
tonight.
year's it would give you like a play-by-play of how you were doing.
Now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him
Team's hyped right now. They refuse to be brought down.
First
I like
target,
the
first
spirit.
catch, and a first down. Again, the
Try
underlying
hitting him with
story
the
here,
read.
no snaps in 4 years. It seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity between quarterback and coach, because there certainly have been a few of those 56-7 type games over the last few years, but much like the Patriots in the NFL, where you see Tom Brady take almost every snap, even at his age, that was the case with Marcus Washington.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
Back to throw. Jacobs. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
For that
Isaiah Street's
back
the
corner
intended target, but it'll be
shoulder
second
catch
down.
again.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. The second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the
We gotta get out of here.
Right?
We gotta get out of here.
One, right? You want to go back
Let's
to
go
him,
for it.
Continue the hot hand and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though
First down.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Gonna go the read option again. Gonna go ahead and hand the ball off.
And he is in
Let him take it in for the TD. Up big, 28-6.
And the Ducks have furthered their
Unless we miss
advantage.
this. 28-6, like I
will get the
said.
6 points next to their name. They should
Gotta
be
love
credited
it.
with this.
Appreciate y'all
Tremendous
tuning in.
blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
As always, you can support the stream 100% free. Going loots.com/NiceGuyGaming. I'll put it in the chat. Hey, Lead Kramer, appreciate the follow.
The offense for the Longhorns getting
Definitely
ready
appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Glad to bring you some 2020.
Which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first
If you go to
downs,
loots.com/NiceGuyGaming, you can actually get a message displayed right up here. Pretty much anything you want. You know, I try to keep it clean on my channel, so hopefully if kids are watching, they don't get corrupted or stuff like that. But so definitely try to keep it as clean as possible, but you can put whatever you like. It supports the stream 100% free. Ooh. Catching it off the deflection. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for the first down, so they're going to have to kick the ball.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Bust through the tackle. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
We're going to change the tempo to shoe clock.
To begin their next possession.
See if we can get some of this clock going.
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped
First down,
just before
baby.
the
First
35.
down.
It's a gain of 35. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought
We are
process
moving the
is
ball
they just
down the
needed to
field.
work or run something simple here and run the clock out.
Go for the aggressive catch.
Inside the 5. It's so close.
That was a
He
pretty
gets it to the
catch.
1.
I like
Out
it.
of bounds right there. That one goes for 36 yards.
Gonna do the read option again. This time, I should not have kept it. Should have handed the ball off, but made a bad read, so that's on us.
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there.
I don't think there's any doubt
Gonna
that
try
if
to
it's
hit
me,
streets.
I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because
No,
you
we're
gotta
not.
know.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Oh.
It's going the other way.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in
I
their
just
patterns,
noticed we
it's gonna
named
be
him
hot
Cody
routes. If they sense
Jacobs.
a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football.
Ooh, getting
in
the-
this case, never
The
even had a
screen
chance.
going
They
there.
popped the ball
I
from
like
the
it.
backfield.
We're gonna see if we can
Brought
change
down,
that.
It looks like right at the 15.
I didn't even mean to. We meant to name him Cody Shelton, but
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And
big hit.
A second time.
Bringing up the fumble. They recovered it though, so. But that takes us into the half.
No problem in the first half.
We'll check out the half, see how it goes. See how the halftime show is this year.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How'd you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go.
It's a team effort.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember you're leading the charge tonight, all right?
We are leading the charge, but we can't do it without our team, so.
Second half.
Kinda is what it is.
Hey, Coach. Really good job out there in the first half.
So I guess that's our head coach.
I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
We're gonna let it go. I mean, trying to go for the pros. That's probably what they want to see.
All that matters is the win.
All right.
They want to see a more mature.
If I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half.
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
Mature player, getting it done.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas offense set to take over again. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something
standing them up. I like it.
Right? I don't want to create
just stopping in enough time for the rest of our team to come over there and help us.
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually
kept stride for stride with them.
Back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent size.
Big hit, still get the first down. That's all right.
Pick up there, 5 yards.
So
we'll get them next time. Defense is, I can feel it. They're fixing to come up big.
Give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it? Running the football and picking it up on third down.
And with the
escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came over.
I was feeling it.
Trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Ooh, McCann getting it done. Had the big sack and then turns around and stops him on.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. Nicholas going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Second half hype. I like it, man.
Well,
appreciate the roots,
done
man.
Such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight.
Hope everybody's having a
Sometimes when the sun
super
goes
Saturday.
Down, just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone.
That was a really cool animation. Something they didn't have last year. So
contesting everything.
Let's try to get like a sweep.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out.
Actually, I was thinking more of a pitch or a toss.
They'll run with Keller. And offensively here, you wouldn't know
running through the holes, no matter how small they are.
Maybe they would simplify the game plan.
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing.
Play action. Screens.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3.
Oh, they read that.
And down he goes.
They were ready. They weren't having the play
Man,
action.
he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes.
Staying
maybe
up
you go to
on
max
your
protection.
feet.
The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
Getting the first, getting out of bounds, staying healthy for the next play.
When you can do that instead. First
How
down,
we
18-yard
get it
gain.
done.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And that's caught inside the 30.
What?
An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Just
He
more of
didn't
the same,
step out of
partner.
bounds.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
We got the hat down.
First and 10. Gonna go with Keller here. And he
Couldn't
is
get away
met
from
in
that
his
linebacker.
tracks
He came
behind
in
the
there
line
on
of
that
scrimmage.
blitz and
A
blew up
loss
the
of
whole
2
play.
there. Second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
And they do get
Appreciate
it
it,
down,
man.
but not
Appreciate
before
it.
he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Definitely what we
A
try to
gain there
do
of
every
21
time,
yards.
but sometimes it just
He
doesn't
continues
happen.
to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what
With
I
the
really
rollout,
like, the way he's
we're
controlled
taking
this
it.
huddle, playing with a lot of confidence. And that
Putting our head
confidence has been
down, getting down to
transmitted
the
rest of the
1-yard
team.
line.
He'll get 3 yards on
Probably
the
could
scramble there at
have
second
dove for it, but
So many times we talk
didn't
about
want to
having
take a
good
chance
eye
of
discipline when you're playing
hurting
defense,
them.
making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front. There.
Penalty, maybe
they were
a
able to hold him for a short
face
game
mask?
when he took off running.
I like it. I like it. I don't like getting pulled down by my face mask, but
Well, we looked at each other right away.
I like
we knew
half
that flag
the-
was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
half
conversation
the distance to the
post,
goal.
because officials
Gonna
always tell
switch
you,
to the
I don't
goal
want to throw the
line
flag,
and
but
get
you
a
caused the
fullback
play.
dive
You
in
did
there.
it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. And he is into the
Going
end
up
zone
big,
for an
getting it
Oregon
done.
touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to
Cool
warm the hearts
Cody.
of a lot of old
Hey.
school football fans. They love when they get to see a
Appreciate
little
it,
bit of
Vito.
power football.
Appreciate those sparks.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it
So
off.
35-6, pretty much going into the
That's fielded
fourth
in the
quarter.
end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They got 18
on the
seconds
touchback.
left, but I have a feeling they're going to kind
The
of
offense for the Longhorns getting ready
sit
to
on
begin
it.
their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Nichols, he'll have a first down. And he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the
causing the
defense.
strip, getting the ball back before the
So the
fourth.
defense there, opportunistic.
I am
It's
all
nice to
about
give them
that.
credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of
We're
what the
going to
offensive
slow
guy
it down,
did,
go
didn't secure the
for
ball, didn't
chew
cover
the
up.
clock.
In this case, let's just give credit to where
That was a
it
good
belongs.
stripped
Knocked it
animation,
free,
too.
Made a big play.
Run him over. Run him
Just
over.
a losing carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a
Going
2nd
into the
and
fourth
2.
quarter.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a
That was a
game,
weird
plenty
play.
of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you
Too
want to pull
far.
off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he'll go out of bounds is inside the 15-yard
like he
line.
pulled it down.
16 yards, a first down. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of two.
I do kind of wonder if they
so we don't know the
have
opponent yet, but you have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
rules.
I have to agree with that because now there's going to be film.
And he will score. Touchdown,
Street getting it done.
Isaiah Streets. His second touchdown of
2
the night.
touchdowns.
And this offense is running away with this one.
If they do have the rules changed to where when you're in college, a one-handed or one-footed catch is actually a catch.
Situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's
New
been
game,
singing
they
for
have
some
to have it, right?
No, not her at all. This
But
one of our
she's
guys.
I don't even know what that is, Vito.
She's on like the 15.
But I appreciate the Robo T-Rex. I like it. Appreciate the sparks, man. Appreciate the sparks.
The Texas offense set
Defense
to
needs
take
to
over
come up
again.
big.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Giving them a
Empty
couple.
possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
We were coming.
Get back out there, aren't you?
You better be.
Luckily, they just got it to the line of
Not
scrimmage.
able to get a
So
single
didn't
yard
get too
there.
far.
And it'll bring up third down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? And the West Coast offense, when they throw the ball,
Going
it's
for
either
the
gonna
big
be a
hit.
touchdown
They are
or a
stopped
check
short.
down, meaning they like to press it downfield.
Question
if they don't
is,
have
are they going
swing
for it or
out, which
kicking
is
it?
exactly what we saw there. But how about
Already
the great
pretty
pursuit
much
and tackle to make a nice play?
Accepted the defeat.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the fair catch
go
is
ahead
made.
and
It's going to
fair
come
catch it
back here
there.
at the 7-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the
Still got
offense
the
will come back out
two
deep
clock
in their
on
own
them, so
territory.
we're just going to be
Oregon
running the
ready
ball,
to start
trying to
their
use as
drive,
much
and
of it as
certainly looks
possible.
like they're going to be playing again next week for a national championship. They have dominated this semifinal. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to
Keeps
turn that
running
into a
through
positive
people.
gain. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards,
Getting
good
1
enough
yard,
for first.
that's all we
That was a
needed.
unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Viewer, yeah, it
Now they try the right side
feels
here.
pretty good, man. I'm not going to lie.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside
Feels
the
smooth.
35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Usually there's a little bit of a learning curve going into the new one, but this one feels decent.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And that's the game. 42-6.
So on the strength of 2
Oregon
touchdown
getting it
passes
done
in the first college start
against
for
the
their
always
senior
dangerous
quarterback.
Longhorns.
The Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship on Monday,
Going to the
January
national
7th.
championship. Coach loving it. I like it. Fewer, are you talking college or pros?
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
How's it
For
gutsy
everybody
performance out
that's
there
just tuning in, this is the face of the
took us to
franchise.
a national championship when nobody.
Pros, I made a bet with one of my buddies. He was a
And-
huge Cowboys fan.
For what it's worth.
And I made a bet
I'm really glad
if
you
they
stayed
took
for
a Ducks player, an Oregon Ducks player
Thanks,
in the draft, that I would be a lifelong fan. And so 7th round, they took Terrence Mitchell. He didn't even actually start on their practice squad, but they ended up drafting him. So I'm a man of my word. So I'd have to say the Cowboys. My second is probably the
I
Panthers.
got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah.
Em,
Who's this little
looking
girl?
good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh,
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good
Awkward.
at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best.
Steelers fan? I think they got
If you had a unicorn, would you want its
got a
maybe
good
purple?
chance this year. I'm guessing it's probably we're gonna go with purple. Probably gonna
Well, these
be
are both tough,
Big Ben's probably
good
last
options.
year.
I
But
think
I'm
gonna
a
have
firm
to go
believer
with
Benny Snell
purple.
Jr. They got him this year, and he is an absolute beast. I think if John Connor better not get hurt, because I have a feeling he's going to take
you don't
the
pick
starting
from the
position
options
and he won't
given,
give it back.
right? The game is in the
Steelers
name,
are looking pretty
off
good this
the
year.
board. Yeah, now it's clicking. Okay, look. if
Got
I
rid
had a
of
unicorn,
players that didn't
I'd
want to
have a
be
man that
there.
matches his horn. Silver.
I like what they did.
I'd go with Onyx.
Onyx.
Onyx,
Okay.
really?
I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood, Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
What's
Yeah,
that?
of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4
Good
touchdowns.
Lord. 4 touchdowns.
Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you
We
turn
got
out
it.
this face? Look at that.
Yeah, their rookies are looking
But I'll
real
see what
good,
I can do.
viewer man.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I'm
We'll do it.
excited about them.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I mean, when it boils down to it, I love football in general. I'm a
Nice to meet you,
huge
Emily.
college football fan. So, boils over into the pros. I love watching the college players go into the pros, but I actually, in my opinion, Snell was the heart and soul of that Kansas team, not
Can lightning strike twice?
not the other
Last
guy.
week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football
Even though he
playoff
went higher in the
semifinals.
draft,
Is
but
this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. No, not that's it. But hold on. I don't think
He's
he
a
has to.
hater, man.
Let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent
Drinking
on that
that
team on both
haterade.
sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays.
yeah, I like
They're
it,
not
man.
gonna win if
Hopefully
they hand the ball
they
off 50
can do some big things. I mean, I'm also hoping my Cowboys and
As long as the
Panthers do
pressure
some big
doesn't
things
get
too
to
as
him.
well.
Yeah, for real.
But
He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders
But
right
yeah,
now. He
I'm
wins this
open,
game,
man.
he
So
punches
unlikely
his
to find
ticket to
too
the
much pressure,
NFL.
Greg.
He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football Same rules as always.
Yeah, they didn't have Cam Newton last year, man. He was coming back from an injury. I think from what I've seen in preseason, or not preseason, but training camp, Cam actually looks really good. And I don't know if you've seen Christian McCaffrey, but he put on about 15 to 20 pounds of pure muscle. He looks amazing. He looks like a beast, man.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can do some big things. Get back to... It's kind of funny. They were the last one that I really remember going for a Super Bowl, and then the next year they were just trash. So it's kind of funny, you know, how one year you could have all the components and be showing up every week, and then the next year just things don't click. Could be attitudes in
Levi's Stadium in Santa
playing
Clara
the
for the College
Hurricanes.
Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Oregon Ducks.
Moncrief did some big things with the Colts, man. I think it's a good fit, especially with them getting rid of AB. You know, I think it opens Juju up a little bit, and still has Moncrief can take off some of the pressure on Juju. So, although Juju catches balls when he's double covered or not, so he is an absolute beast.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
It's like that guy getting it done, running through the tackle.
2nd and 3. Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal,
pass for 4 touchdowns.
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
There we go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, I seen a little meme of Juju, and it was almost like he had like a lightsaber. It was fantastic.
Whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Didn't generate.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
That's all right. Our defense is going to step up right here. Stop them. Get the ball back. Continue to pressure.
So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. This is Larson.
Getting big with the run.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
I don't think they picked up 9 yards. That was more closer to 7 or 8.
It doesn't take a great play caller to realize
they want to give it to him. They want to give it to him. That's all right.
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and a yard. Gregory looking left side.
For that deflection. Wide receiver's just too tall, man.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll try the left side. It's Larson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take a
ooh, one-handed interception.
Picked off at the 15.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ooh.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
We almost got took him down.
The scramble, it gets him a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
All that running just gets a yard.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a...
And this is caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. I think that's what we just saw there.
I'm a huge Oregon Ducks fan, and
the Hurricanes offense set to begin their next
on my
drive.
short list, I
Already
actually have Justin Hebert going to the Steelers. I think they're going to make a move for him and go get him. He's a big body, 6'6" quarterback. They like the big quarterbacks with big bends, so I actually see him going to the Steelers.
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it.
I think they're going to have to give up quite a bit for him, but I see him. That's where I see him going.
By the defense. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Jacobs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Not a bad pass.
Interception can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play.
Good interception by them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores.
Time for a safety.
Could be in for a long ball game. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, I tripped my own guy.
30, 20, 10.
No.
And he will take this in for a
That was terrible.
touchdown. Well,
that was hilarious at the same time. But
a very long run for the big guy.
Normally we see his counterpart, right? The scat back, the guy with the so-called speed. But we saw a little bit of everything there, didn't we? The big, powerful man with the football. He can also stretch it out a little bit in the open field.
Point after, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that
motivation, I guess. I didn't want to just destroy him.
The 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jacobs. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That guy's a good
He's got this
receiver.
almost to the 40
Looks like he's my number 3 receiver because he's not in all the time.
Starting very nicely.
But when he comes in, he is a beast.
Jacobs under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To throw on 2nd down, Jacobs. And a pressure gets to him again.
Taking me down.
And we say it all the time.
They kind of shifted the momentum with that.
You have to
touchdown and
they're going to protect you as best they can.
An interception.
If you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give...
That's caught inside the 20. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger.
Bring him down with the face mask. That's all right,
buddy. They're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
That's a big pass.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jacobs. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about
End of the first quarter.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
And a big loss
I should have thrown that away. That was terrible on my part. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
He caught it, just couldn't bring it in.
But it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We're
The
gonna go
secondary
for the
has been
field goal.
roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back.
Still got two.
That's one step in the proper direction.
Oregon finally has somebody who can kick a field goal.
Ultimately stalls out there at the end.
A couple of years ago, we had a really good team, but anytime we would get into a close game that was decided by a field goal, our field goal kicker was trash. So
the Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gregory. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gregory to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
We're getting ready for that big hit, but he jumps out of bounds.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Hurricanes, of course, a 3-time national champion back in the 80s, 83, 87, 89. They then added 2 more for good measure in 91 and 2001. But they haven't held that trophy. And now the ball's out.
Get down, get down.
Field.
Dang. Forced the fumble, came back, they end up jumping on it.
Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Seymour.
The turnover.
Where are you going, boy?
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Before the half's over.
15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Almost had the sack twice.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
I have a feeling if they can't score here, they'll probably
makes sense
go for
because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Big sack.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Had a good jump on it, but
in this case, though, a teammate is able
just
to
didn't get there. Sometimes it registers with that extra jump, and sometimes it doesn't.
Come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 is the general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We need to quit taking sacks.
Defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he gets this one just
gets the
shy
first
of
down.
Down at the 39.
Keep the ball moving.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see
Dude,
that
I'm telling you, we need to
that's when
stop
you're seeing
with the
guys
sacks.
doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more.
Nowhere to escape
As we take
goes
another.
down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Jacobs being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just going deep with it. Might as well.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The final shot before break. Jacobs. He's going to float this one deep
Priest
right
has
side.
got height on him.
And it's caught.
Did he come down with it? He did.
And what
Wow.
a story this would be. Oregon 1/2 away from a first national title.
That was an awesome play.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
What?
I mean, I did get
Just give
sacked
me
a
the
whole
ball,
bunch,
all
but
right? Let me do my thing.
all right, if everybody agrees, shit, we'll get Streets the ball. God damn.
Hey, you know how much this means to me, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then make it happen.
We're
Okay,
winning right now, man. Calm down.
Just 1/2 remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker
Well, they're not
room,
out
they
of it.
talked
I
about
mean,
cleaning up some of the errors.
they're only down 7
Overall, I think
points.
they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
as long as they
Let's
play
pick it
smart,
up,
they should
and we
be
still
able
have
to
a
come
chance to win
back
this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
as they false start.
Offense.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
They turn to Larson here.
Big
Looking
hit.
for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll
Bringing
be
some
third
pressure
down.
here.
As
Hopefully
usual, the
we can
hallmark
get
of a good
through.
run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Over the middle, complete. It's
Did
Simmons.
stop them.
And he'll be stopped well
Before
short.
they get the
Only
first.
2 yards there. 4th and 3.
One
All,
hallmark
all
of
we
good
really need
defenses
to do,
is
so
understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about
inside
turning
the
it
20, not a
upfield.
bad punt.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to
You
run
did
the
tell the
offense
little
the way
girl
you did in the
we'd
first half. Continue to give him opportunities.
Get
But
4
behind his
passing
back, head coach
touchdowns.
is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels
Try
too
to
big
get
for
him the ball and
be ready to dial this game plan back.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly.
going deep on that. That's number 3.
Zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
Streets getting it done.
When he took off, I was thinking there was no chance that
Coming
he could
up
actually
big.
reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then you got to look at that
What is our defense
and
doing?
go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up
Jane
a little
Hickman,
bit and try
come
and get this
on,
offense
buddy.
moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Why?
for someone else, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A carry for Larson. Call it a gain of a couple there, as it'll leave him with a second
Only
and
gets
just
2,
3.
but it does make it a second and 3. So
Unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
not bad for a linebacker. He was getting blocked out, and
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game,
we are bringing a ton of people.
Bottled up.
Big hit.
It's out. It's loose. And an alley to run.
Big hit, causing a fumble. The fullback picks it up and runs for the first down. That is frustrating.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time we had
they're feeling good about just keeping the football
sack,
there.
a fumble, and somebody else picked it up. And
we don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the
ran
ground.
for the first down.
You get it or your teammate
Last time
gets
they
it.
didn't run
Just
for
as
the
long
first
as you
down,
retain
but still ran
possession,
it
that's all
quite
you're
a
looking
distance.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer.
And that is caught.
Really?
Touchdown, Miami.
All right.
Tedrick Bauer, 26
Wow,
yards.
that was a good
And
catch.
His guys have made this a one-score game now. And the defensive there, that was a battle. It's
blocked.
That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
So that leaves us up by 8.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Jacobs. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about it. It's caught inside the 25.
And that is our 4th
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
passing touchdown. Stay true to our fans.
There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His
Little girl that asked
touchdown
us to
pass
throw
in
for
this
4
championship
touchdowns.
game.
Give her credit for
Got it
asking.
done for her.
Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
Yes, sir.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I honestly didn't think it was
Here's
possible.
the Miami
4
offense ready to go for
four
their
passing
next possession.
touchdowns is
So
quite
here's
a bit.
1st and 10 for Miami. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Big hit.
And
I
he
like
gets
it.
this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
So they're down by
I'm
15.
okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple
2
of
scores.
scores, but the running
We
game
need to
works
start
in that
moving the
situation.
ball.
I would continue to go in that direction.
Means we could pretty much cover just the pass because they aren't going
As
to be
we've got the
running
final quarter
that
upon
much.
us, we get ready to start the 4th.
Ooh.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And the result here,
Went
a
for the
pickup of
breakup.
8, leaves him with 2 to
Didn't
go
get it,
on
so.
second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second.
Big hit. Ooh, coming off the shoes. That was big. I don't know if that was a fumble
Brandon, I don't want to violate any
or
of our broadcasting rules by
an
declaring
interception, but that was amazing.
That puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that.
Coming off the shoes
no chance
of the defender.
They so desperately needed.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Do a screen, see how this feels.
They're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays.
That was a big hit.
Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And
coming down with it.
Touchdown, Oregon. Isaiah Streets. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ducks have
he said, give me the ball.
They were still throwing with a comfortable
pouring it on now.
That lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it
that was a bad pass. Like he had two people covering him, but he said get him the ball, so that's what we did.
Positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a
He definitely made it happen. Hey, I can't.
The Hurricanes offense set to begin their next drive.
Can't control
the fumble last
greatness.
Time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
Yeah, if I could bottle it, I'd sell it to you.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because
hope everybody's enjoying the stream.
Keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Super excited.
Complete. It's Joseph.
What are you doing? Kicking it out of bounds.
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Causing the fumble and then kicks it out of bounds.
They'll go on fourth down. Gregory will look to throw it.
Super excited to be one of the first ones to bring you Madden 2020. This is face of the franchise, so
well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been
one of our longtime viewers got to pick the name and college of the program we went to. Big hit. Big hit. But I hope y'all are enjoying. We're gonna start probably make a series of Madden 2020, just like we did with 19.
The defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. Now Gregory goes down hard, flat on his back. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry to try again after the sack.
And coming up with the fumble.
And this is picked up by the defense.
Linebacker shaking them, baking them, getting it done.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken through.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown.
Do you
Oregon.
see?
Bradley Welsh.
Do you see what you get?
And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
Oh man, they are just pouring it on. 6 passing touchdowns in the national championship. He's definitely the player of the game. Definitely.
The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Miami offense ready to go for their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move.
Big hit again.
Second time.
We came up with it.
Fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
We're trying to...
Delay of game, offense.
Trying to find the Neil.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Appreciate the loots, man. You too can get any message you want to be shown on the stream right up there just by going to loots.com/niceguygaming.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On second down now. Easley.
Running them over, taking names.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Keller just beasting. There you have it. Oregon 45, Miami 16. See if they have the scoreboard like we usually see.
Until 9 days ago, the Oregon Ducks, for the first time in school history, are national champions.
Got our start 9 days ago. That's what happens when you're a 5-star recruit. You're always ready for that big moment.
Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Oregon Ducks.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Pay attention.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect
now it's our
end
turn.
to a too-short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys.
Terrible voice.
It's perfect.
At the beginning, I liked it, but...
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I can give myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely.
God, Isaiah Streets is trophy.
We are all aware
Making his brother the promise, got to fulfill
and what
the
it took to be
promise.
here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Man, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby!
Yeah!
This
Yeah!
was for you!
Woo, yeah!
And let's
So
go!
for those of you who didn't hear,
A lot of
his
emotions
brother
out on the field
passed,
tonight. This is what football is all about.
with
About getting hit and getting back
leukemia,
up. And as you can see in a
Ezekiel
season that was
Street.
characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship.
And he
Back to you
promised
guys.
his brother he was going to get a national championship before. So there you have it. Proud to be one of the first ones to bring you guys
Right. Right.
Madden 2020.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Probably going to wrap it up here
Yeah,
in
he's
just a
actually right here.
minute.
Okay,
See who's
hang
on the
hang on.
phone. NFL Scout?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad.
Oh, Emily's dad.
Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
You like those 6 touchdowns, made it through surgery.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Can't ask
Take
more
care.
than that.
baby.
So yeah, we're gonna end it there. Really appreciate y'all coming out and watching. We'll probably be back on a little bit later. Maybe we'll see. I kind of have a couple plans. So, but as always, we are on Facebook, Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. Right now, our Facebook, we're trying to get 100 followers so we qualify for the Level Up program. If you could go there, hit the follow button. Follow the page. It's Nice Guy Gaming or Nice Guy Gaming 1633 at facebook.com or whatever. Really appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out for a little bit. Proud to be one of the first ones to bring you all Madden 2020. So until next time, guys, as always, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out, guys.